Hello, YouTube. It's me again. I bet you're wondering what I'm doing at the University of Minnesota. Because you know I ain't going back to school. Well, last night I was having a conversation with my best friend. And he said something. He said, "It's in your nature, Dylan." And that's very true. Genes play a very important role in how you are structured inside here and inside here. And some things you can learn, but it doesn't mean you're going to be able to execute them properly. Right? So, let's take for example, you have Jimmy. Jimmy's parents raised him to be a shoemaker and repairer. But for some reason, Jimmy kept on playing with these peas, right? And he just kept on counting them, counting. Endless counting, right? Well, when Jimmy grew up, he ended up controlling half of the real estate in the United States. Not only that, he made good friends with bankers, which, he was associated with counting money. All of his friends together controlled the United States banking system, housing, right? See where I'm going with that? Jimmy's parents raised him to be a shoemaker, but it wasn't in his genetics to make shoes. It was in his genetics to count, to calculate. There's only so much we can control with education. When it comes down to it, your genetics will control the most of you. No matter how hard you try to control it, your genes will always bleed through. There's an important announcement that I would like to make about science coming up soon. It's going to restructure the human race. It's going to cure a lot of diseases, especially the disease that took my grandfather, Frank Schnell, one of the kindest, gentlest men, humans I ever knew in my life. So, before I make that big announcement, I want to specifically say to the genetic engineer, I believe that's what you are. I think you're from Japan, but I just want to say thank you. It's too late for Frank, but you might be able to help a lot of people in this world, and no one knows who you are yet. I mean, you have a Nobel Prize, but everyone knows that Obama got one. He didn't really deserve one. You got one, and nobody still knows who you are. Well, I'll tell you this. There are some people in the world like me. We know who you are, and I don't think you have to worry about another thing in this world. You'll be taken care of for all that you're offering.